Hi, welcome to Guide for Autism. My name is Console, and on today's topic, I'm going to be talking about how does it feel like for your child to be diagnosed with autism. So, when my child was already 4 years old, he was on waiting list to be diagnosed. Or one of the teacher who was working on his school, she volunteered to come with me. I didn't know what to think of. What is going to come for me? Is he going to be diagnosed with anything, or are they going to tell me my child is fine? And also, the reason why I was thinking all of it, because my son was born with a health condition. And so he was struggling most of the time, or I was struggling most of the time to support him with this health condition. And I was trying my best for him to get to be seen with the doctors. And throughout his struggle, I always know that maybe the reason why he's not talking is because he has another health issues. He was diagnosed with autism, and I was crying. The only thing I was given was the leaflet on how to apply for support from my local council. And then the woman who gave him the diagnosis, she said that there's nothing can be done. On my way home, I was heartbroken, because if you are someone who have been raised in an area where autism is kind of a stigma, and I started seeing myself already having a child with a stigma. And so I remember, where I come from, people have got children with disability or children who have autism. They don't take them out, they don't visit friends, they don't let people see them, because they just don't want to be the topic. They don't want people to react to their children. And so I think depression took over me. I went to see my GP. He prescribed antidepressant medication. Also, I didn't really want to be on those medication, because I felt like if I started taking medication, then who's going to help another? My child really needed support. My child was all over the place in the house, breaking almost everything in the house. If you have a child with autism, with behavioral issue, I think you may understand what I'm talking about. And so he needed that support. He needed my help. And so I look at myself and I look at him. I was like, there is no way I'm taking this medication, but instead I need to be there for my child. I started accepting that I need help. I started making some calls, and he was offered some speech language therapists to work with him for about 6 sessions. So he finished actually 6 sessions without learning nothing. When I asked to have extra sessions, and I was told that I can only access those 6 sessions, and also the fact that he wasn't working with a speech language therapist, she didn't encourage for a next session, because it was kind of like a waste of her time. So I came home and I started putting myself together, because I've worked with children with autism more than 10 years. And I've supported them from their own home. I've supported them in a community, in the hospitals. And so I know how they are like. So I had all those skills, and I started gathering my knowledge together to be able to support my child. But I think what only helped me is that accepting that I needed help, and also realizing that I am the one who have actually to stand up and be there for my child. And the fact that the speech language therapist is somebody who sees your child only for a period of time. And once those sessions are finished, you're the one to carry on, because those sessions are not forever. So I just want to encourage you to start seeing that if you are somebody who actually can be able to take the journey and pay for the speech language therapist throughout, I would encourage you to do that. But if you cannot do that, there is actually so much things you can do in supporting your child from home. And most of the things I'll be talking about them on this channel. So stay tuned, because there is so much more to come for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.